Don't know if it's gonna work. I guess I should see if this works. Um, is it working? Hey, girl. Happy Halloweeny. Hey, what's up? Hold on a second. Um, uh, I'm using something new, and that's why you see Diary of a Mystic at the bottom. I'm using a new format. Yes. What's up, Bama fam? Can you hear me? Oh, hey, Rose. You just finished vacuuming. Nice. I need to do some house cleaning myself. I tried to straighten my hair today. Did not happen right. My hair, oh my God, my hair is still like frizzy and a big poof ball. Um, I'm using a different format. So that's why you see my name at the bottom. So I just wanted to do a quick live to make sure that it works and to see what it looks like because I've never done this before. And I kind of like it better than the normal uh, going live on YouTube because I can actually see your comments better. I might not even have to wear these. It's called StreamYard. And hold on, my eyelash is driving me crazy. What the heck? It's called StreamYard, and Conscious Truth taught me how to use it. Um, because you can hear me. She taught me how to use it. Oh, I see. Anyway, she taught me how to use it because Friday, Conscious Truth is going to be a guest on my channel, and we're going to be on here together live on Friday, November 1st. So I wanted to come on and announce that. So she will be coming on. So that's why I'm using this different uh, format because I can also have other guests on, and I can pop up pictures and all that crazy stuff. So yeah, it's exciting. I'm moving on up to the east side. I'm actually on the east side now. Anyway, yeah, so I'm all excited, and we're playing with it right now to make sure that it's working. So it's working, and very nice. So I can even broadcast live. We could do like story times, and I could invite one of the Mystic Villagers or whoever wants to come in with me. I send you an invite link. You have to, you don't have to download this to have the link, but I don't think you do. Anyway, you can pop on, you can be on camera, you can be off camera, you can even use it on your phone. Our village mom is not fancy. No, but this is like it's easy to use, and let me tell you something. I spent, oh my god, 6 hours today creating a newsletter for my website and learning how to use Mailchimp. 6 hours it took me to figure it out because it was just, like, so complicated to me, but anyway, so this is what I'm gonna be using probably um, for future, lives, sorry. So, yeah, so anyway, Friday, Rachel from Conscious Truth is gonna come on with me live at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time. So hopefully everybody can come on. I'm gonna put it on my community tab, and I'm sure she'll share it too. And we're gonna broadcast together. This is like a long time coming. So, and then eventually, I'll be coming on her channel at some point too. So that's what the dealio is. And then I just posted on my community tab, and I was kind of going back and forth about doing this. I'm gonna try to, if anybody wants to book with me tomorrow night to do live tarot readings on my channel because it's Halloween. The veil is thinnest to receive communications and messaging. So right now I'm running a special on my website, readings for $20. And I'm like, well, I can ask for a $20 donation. There's really no time limit on the reading. We'll see how many I can do if anybody's interested. I haven't done live tarot readings on this channel before, so I thought that would be fun if you're around, if you want to uh, get a reading with me. So those are my announcements, and I'm using my new format. Actually, yeah, I still need to wear these. um, but I'm excited on Friday to have Rachel come on. It'll be fun. It'll be fun with Rachel. Oh my goodness. You want to start a channel? Bama fam, do it. Go for it. It's not that confusing. Excuse me. It's not that confusing at all. It's not. It's really not. If I can do it, you can do it. It's really not that confusing. Um, you should go for it. Absolutely. What kind of channel would you have? I think everybody should do YouTube at least once in their life. I mean, you can do a YouTube channel basically about anything, basically. But the one thing with this format, it doesn't show who's a moderator, but I already know who the moderators are. And I don't know if I can delete comments on here. Oh wait, I have comments. Oh no, I can't really. That's the only thing. So now that the whole village are moderators, you can just you guys got that part. Um, that's the only thing I can't uh delete comments. Oh, you're gonna go to Atlanta maybe Friday. Well, you can always watch it back. You can always watch Rachel and I back. Hopefully everything will go well. I know what the problem is. I have a hair in my Glasses. Don't you hate that? There it is. We're supposed to get like a ton of rain tomorrow on Halloween and thunderstorms and get rain in the evening. So I'm like, okay, well, if that happens and if they cancel trick or treat, I'll be back in time anyway. But that's why I was gonna see if anybody wanted me to do readings because it is Halloween. Let me see something. Oh, I see. Um, that was me. I don't know if you guys heard that. Uh, you have to create a YouTube account. So, like, you already have a YouTube account. You can take that account that you log in with and actually create your channel from it. All you need, uh, you need a creator app. Yeah, I guess you need YouTube Studio. So you'll need a separate app. So you have YouTube, and then there's an app called YouTube Creator Studio, and she can do it all from her phone. She can do it from her phone from the beginning. Uh, but yeah, you leave your house at 9, you'll be, oh, okay, that's cool. Yeah, so I've uploaded videos on my phone, on my tablet, on my laptop. Uh, I've recorded videos using 3 different devices. The best suggestion is to get an SD card because you don't wanna run out of room and you can save your videos. So, yeah, Rose, you can, put me on Bluetooth and listen to me as you drive. Oh my goodness. Good time. So, yeah, Conscious Truth and I are really have become really good friends, and we text every day, we talk all the time, and she's a really interesting person. She's very smart, and she has a lot of, thoughts and experiences about things that I just we really click, and I don't click with everybody. I mean, I do, but on not on the level that I click with her in terms of being able to talk about and share the strangest things without judgment. There's like there is no judgment because we're both like open to any reasoning or possibility, like without judgment. And I love that about her. So she's a really cool lady. She'll be on Friday. You're leaving the hubby at home, so no chauffeur. Hey, you gonna crank up the AC/DC and put the top down, let your hair blow in the breeze. Rose is on the road. Rose is on the road. Um, yeah, so last night I was thinking about Diary of a Mystic channel. I'm like, wow, in a couple of months, in a few months, we're coming up on a year anniversary and how much fun I've had on this channel, and I'm so happy I created it. Uh and isn't it amazing that we created Mystic Village and I met people like Rachel, and I'm just like I thought, when you really follow your passion, the right people show up. Do you know what I mean? The right people show up. So when you really go out there and like speak about something that you're interested in or talk about something that you're interested in or share an experience, there are other people out there that are also interested and also may have had the same experience or experiences. And it's true. It's like, what's that phrase? Your vibe knows your tribe, or your tribe knows your vibe, whatever. So once I cross that South Carolina, Georgia state line, she's going to Hotlanta. That's pretty cool. That'll be a fun trip. You're so lucky to be so close to Atlanta like that. Anyway, here we are. Oh, that's sweet, Bama fan. I'm glad you discovered it. You know what? I've had moments where I've stumbled upon groups or lives or channels when I was going through something, and it was like a source of comfort, and it would felt like just like a safe place to be, or as a source of comfort or entertainment, and I'm glad that you found you found my channel. We got the Southern ladies in the chat today. Southern Lady. Do you guys subscribe to Southern Lady magazine? I love that magazine. Southern Lady. Hi, Stacy Barrett. Welcome, Stacy, to the village. Yay! Cool. I'm so happy to have you on. So, oh, let me play around with this while I have you guys on here because I can put up pictures and all sorts of stuff. So I'm wondering, oh, wait a minute. Use banners to summarize. Do you guys see that? Or is that just, do I just see it? Hide. Oh, show. Did you see that? Okay. Hide. Oh, a banner. Oh. And then I think I think I can put up pictures. Maybe not. Let me see. You did see it? Okay. So then I think I can put up, I don't know if I can put up pictures. Uh, oh, I can do a background. Girls, let's have some fun with this. All right, I'm going to do a background. Oh, I got to upgrade to do that. Never mind. Okay. Overlay. I got to upgrade to do that. Okay. I don't know if I can add pictures. Logo. No. Minimal. What's minimal? Minimal. Oh, I see. Minimal makes my name smaller. I like it big, girls. Okay, so, oh, brand color. Girl, let's throw some purple, pink in there. Okay. And I guess that's it. I don't know if I could put up pictures. 40th birthday. Happy birthday, 40th. Wow. Girl, it all starts at 40. Let me tell you. It all starts at 40. It does. I love my 40s. I'm like, yes, you're going to have a great time. Your 40s are gonna be awesome. Awesome. Um, all right, just before, let's see. I can share screen. That's if I have a guest. Okay, stop. Don't want to do that. I don't know if I remove from. Okay, watch this. I'm gonna take off my face. Watch. Now I'm back. Um, go big or go home, girls. That's right. Life's short. So edit. Oh, I can edit what I put in. Let's see. I guess that's all I can do. I thought I was able to put pictures in, but I guess not. Huh. I guess I have to upgrade to put. I could put a banner on. Here, let's create a banner. Let's add a banner. Look, I made a Mystic Village banner. How cute is that? Stop. Okay, that's super cute. You guys like that? Better than seeing my name. Yeah, I love my 40s. Um, I don't know about everybody else, but when I turned 40, leading up to 40, I started doing things different. Like I was taking more chances in life and I was becoming more outspoken and but the year I turned 40, I just, kind of decided I want to live my life on my own terms and stop pleasing other people or stop living my life in the way that others think that I should be living it. And trust me, it took me to 40 to figure that out. So that year I turned 40, uh, that year I quit my job, my soul sucking job from hell that I had for 5 years, which soul sucked the life out of me. I put away my business casual. I retired it and went back to college. Within, oh my, within 8 months, when I turned 41, I started a YouTube channel. And within 9 months, well, let's see, 9 months after I quit my job, I started reading uh, tarot for a living. And so it took me doing all that, and I was still in school. And I made the dean's list, although it was a community college, so it's not a dean's list. It's like but anyway, I made straight A's because I had been to college years ago, but I never finished. So at 40, I went back to school with a 6-year-old and I started my own YouTube channel. I started my own business and I started reading tarot for a living professionally. And like everything changed. And I just decided this is my time. This is my life. How do I want to live it? And I still am figuring that out. That doesn't mean I'm a multimillionaire. I became Oprah, but I just wanted to live life on my terms and live more authentically and stop doing things to please other people. And that's what I did. And, I have no apologies about it because at the end of the day, You go to sleep with yourself, you wake up with yourself, and how do you wanna live your life? So, a lot of people clients will come to me and say, "What is my purpose? What's my life purpose?" And we're so conditioned to believe in what other people think that we should be doing for ourselves when really deep down, if you really look at it and ask yourself, you know what it is that you want to be doing. Everybody does. Everybody's got a dream of some kind or a passion. And this was one of my passions. And if we didn't have formats like YouTube, you probably never would have met me. I mean, really, so you want to start a YouTube channel, do it. You want to move and live somewhere else, I say go and do it in your 40s. Um, you want to end a relationship, start a new relationship, do it. Whatever it takes, if you want to go back to school, if you want to, whatever it takes for you, whatever kind of changes you want to make, just do it. Because, I mean, I was such a people pleaser almost to the point where there were moments where I kind of would look in the mirror and I would be like, who am I? Like, who am I? Because I would start to lose this magical part of me because I was getting away from it because I was doing other things that I felt that life wanted me to do, other people wanted me to do that I was forced to do. And, of course, don't, go out and do something crazy, but be responsible. But, start to look at how you want to live out your life because when you turn 40, looking back 20 years before you were 20 years old, looking ahead, you're going to be 60 years old. And the biggest mistake in life, I really think, is regret. The biggest mistake we can make in life is to have regrets one day when we're older. And I don't want that. I don't think anybody does. And so, anyway, yeah, I think your 40s are going to be bomb. They're going to be bomb diggity. Time is fleeting, yes. Yeah, so you've had experience. You've had 40 years experience. Nobody can take that away from you now. Nobody can take that away from you now. And you earned it. So why not go out and use it? Use your knowledge, use your experience and just go for it. So I like the way the is the Mystic Village banner too much? Is it too much? Wasn't that crazy the other night when I lost sound? And I think maybe it was because I pulled out my headphones and then I tried to plug them back in and then I had like no sound. But I don't know what I did. So I'm not going to do that today. But let me go grab my phone. Hey, hold on. Hold on. She's back. She is back. So is anybody having weird dreams lately or like really realistic kind of vivid dreams and stuff like that? Try using black for the banner. Oh, good idea. Is the pink too much? Probably is. Oh my goodness. Wait, that's hide. That looks a little better. It's not so, like, loud and proud. Yeah, I like that it says Mystic Village on it. It's the little things in life, right? So it's Halloween Eve. You're having dreams about your mother? Well, the other day I was talking to my aunt in Alabama and I said I had a dream about grandma, which was her mom, last week. And she says, "You're kidding." I said, "No." She goes, "I had a dream about my sister last night, my aunt who passed." I'm like, "You did?" She goes, "Yeah." She said, "I introduced her as my sister from New York and she corrected me and she said Connecticut." And that sounds like something she would have said. And it's because the veil is thinning. And so the veil, many people don't know what that is or they're confused by it, but it's really like an invisible curtain. And during this time of the year, when the seasons are changing, rebirth is happening, renewal, things are decaying in nature to go into winter. And this time of the year is very sacred for like a doorway to open. And so the weeks leading up to Halloween, and especially the days, is when that doorway or when that veil is parting to allow spirit or loved ones from the spirit world to come through to communicate, and many times our loved ones will do that through our dreams. So I've had a dream, uh, Rose talking about her mom, so that's pretty cool. So yeah, so I would take that as direct communication that she is, reaching out to you, even if you can't remember what the dream was, or you just remember that they were in your dream. That's a communication from them, and many times people are like, "Well, how come my, grandma or my sister, my brother, or my grandfather have never visited me?" And a lot of the times it is because we're emotionally walled or blocked off from receiving. And spirits around us all the time if we remain open to it. So right now is a really good time to have your loved ones or your ancestors come through. So, I don't know why I'm stuffed up again today. Something happened to your phone. What happened to your phone? So anyway, um, I have to color my hair. Look at it. I still haven't colored it yet. I'm a mess. Kitty. What are you doing, Kitty? Um, you think you see your mom not physically, but have a sense she's around. So a sign of that would be sensing that, like Stacy said, her mother or a loved one, that could be through just an energy that you feel, a tingling, a sensation, a smell, a sound. You know how when you know that somebody has walked into a room, the sensation that somebody is behind you or with you, that you're not alone, or sensation that someone is watching you. Um, that can be a sign as well. So it was froze, but it wasn't. Your phone froze? Weird. Yeah, so, like, I get signs from my mom. The most typical sign that I will get is this used to happen to me all the time, and it would, like, flip me out, but people would call me her name, and my name is Brooke, okay? People would call me her name, and I would look at them, and they had no idea what her name was, but it was almost like they were fumbling with their words, and they would say her name to me. If I hear her name, if I see her name, and uh, stuff like that is a sign to me. Also, loved ones can send you signs through songs, certain songs. Uh, if you feel pulled or drawn to a book or a certain record, like I was attracted to pick up this CD a couple of weeks ago that I saw that I was like, huh. And I felt like playing it. And I was like, discovered that that was most likely a record that she had played during that time period. So you kind of it's almost like you're led to certain music, songs, books, poetry, food even, certain drinks. Um, and it's almost like they're showing you to help you connect with them or to keep their memory alive or especially if even if you don't even know what that was that they liked, they kinda have this way of showing you intuitively things that they had preferences for or that they may have enjoyed. Do you know what I'm saying? To help you connect to them. So, did anybody else's phone freeze? That is weird. I don't know, girl. Has your phone ever froze before? I'm a little bright. I am bright. How bright am I? Pineapples in the house! Aloha. Aloha. Happy Halloween Eve, wenches. How are you, Pineapple? So happy to see your face. Yay. Hope everything's going well, Pineapple. Wow, Stacy. After your mom died, after her funeral, my cell phone went off playing a Creedence Clearwater song I had never heard. Wow. Well, if that's not 100% evidence, that's amazing. That's amazing. That is pretty cool. Pineapple. She has the ghost emojis. She wasn't meant to talk to us. Who did not want her with y'all? What are you guys talking about? Nobody. Oh, you mean because we got cut off Sunday? Oh, my connection was messed up that day. And Village Daddy goes, I think it's he blamed it on me for my lives for cutting out the Wi-Fi, and the Wi-Fi has not acted like that since then. But it started when I was doing the freaking Ghost app. That's what it was. It was the freaking Ghost app. I don't know. I don't know about that Ghost app. I don't know. Your daughter shows you a video of a Barnes& and Noble's empty plastic bag dancing in the back floorboard of the van. It was just dancing by itself? Yeah, Stacy, that's really awesome. I love that. That's really cool. You found a place to live. Nice. I bet that's crazy. Where was is it still where you are, or did you have to go to a different part of the island? That Ghost app, oh my god. It was, like, super weird. Wow, that is really weird, Rose. That is really weird. It was standing up. That's really freaky. And it was in her van. Hi, Hal. Oh, you're still in the same place. That's good. Aw, Stacy, the song talked about putting a candle in the window and being gone. Yeah, Rose, I'd like to see that. I'd like to see that. I don't know what the cat is doing, but she's acting cuckoo crazy. Um, let's say Wednesday, Monday, the day after I did that ghost app, Monday, but I was doing other things here, like I was doing other spiritual services, but there are some weird things going on. Uh, I kept hearing glass cracking or glass popping. I heard it twice and I thought, oh shit, like one of my glass um, vigil candles busted or something, and they didn't. It almost sounded like a glass plate cracked. You know how loud that can be? And there was nothing. I heard it. I heard it around where I am now, and then I heard it in the this part of the kitchen because the kitchen's open to the dinette area. So I kept hearing that Monday, and it was weird. And then it stopped, and I'm wondering if it has something to do with that ghost app. And that ghost app is free and all this stuff. And I know a lot of people are like, oh, that's just, doesn't work and it's hocus pocus and it's whatever. I think there's something to that thing. I mean, I don't know. Because every time I get on it, it starts to kind of say some really strange things that kind of make kind of sense when you think about it. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, Rose, and that noise on Sunday in the house, I'm sitting right here. Village Daddy's in front of me on the couch, like literally 4 feet away from me. The refrigerator is spooked out. I don't know what's going on, but it'll make these, and it could be something with the fridge. it'll make these knocking sounds, but it sounded like something within the refrigerator, like, fell or dropped or rattled or and I jumped because it was so loud, and eventually, Village Daddy got up and looked at it, and there was nothing. There was nothing. We couldn't find anything, and that's just it was kinda like it could be the fridge. I mean, you really have to kinda debunk don't ever think everything is paranormal, then you'll just kinda, like, drive yourself nuts, but, um, it could be the fridge, but then it made such a loud freaking noise while I'm on here, like it wanted at my attention, or it wanted attention, I should say, not my attention, but Brooke, thought you were going to call someone? Who am I calling? Ouija board. No, thanks. I don't play with the Ouija board. The Ouija board, and they call them spirit, uh, I've seen them called different things like spirit boards, something else. Yeah, I don't play with those. Even using the pendulum board that I made, uh, which is nothing like the Ouija board, but I think any kind of device, even if you have like downloaded a Ouija board app on your phone, I don't recommend anybody doing, because I've seen those. And this candle's going crazy. My God, Lord. Oh, I had to blow that out. You just have to be careful because anything can be used as a gateway, a portal. Um, anything can be used. So I'm not down with the Ouija. I know other spiritual workers are, which is cool. There's no Ouija judgments here. I just don't like the Ouija. That's just me. So the Ouija. Hi, Lisa. Nice to see you. Eh, we all did hear it. It was weird, Rose. It was weird. You guys have heard noises on here before, and it was unexplainable. So I really don't know what to make of that. I'm glad I saw that candle um, when I did because the top of it's all black. Can you see that? It's all black. Um, Hi, Lisa. Thanks for popping on. Oh, call someone to look at. No, I emailed a few. Stop it, Kitty. I emailed. Don't play with that. I emailed a few local paranormal groups just to get a feel because each group is different. They're all not the same. And I thought, well, maybe I shouldn't because Village Daddy didn't want anybody in the house, and our house is small. He didn't want anybody in this house traversing through the home, uh, because he's protective of his stuff, and I don't blame him. And I didn't really want to stir up any activity. I didn't want to piss off Mary because Mary's not doing anything wrong. So, and I also didn't want to be questioned because before I moved into this home, there was a history of paranormal activity in the home. And so if a paranormal group walked in, saw my altar, saw my tarot cards, asked me what I what do you do? Or ask, unfortunately and surprisingly enough, there are some people who are in the paranormal field who are very against using tarot cards, divination of any kind, but they'll be the ones out in the cemetery at midnight taking pictures of orbs, and it's like, "Oh, okay, that makes no sense." So I just decided against it, and I didn't really wanna stir up anything. I didn't want there to be backlash upon us. If there's people here and I don't know their techniques because they want all of us to leave, and I just was like, because it's not like it is in the TV shows, you know what I mean? Every group's different, and there was one group in particular that was Christian-based, and I have nothing against Christians or Christianity or the Christian church, but they were Christian based, and they stated that their main mission or goal is to cleanse a place. And I'm thinking, well, I don't want Mary to be banished from here. If Mary wants to be here, it's her home. And I'm not going to bring a group of people in and they perform a cleansing ritual or cleansing or whatever they're going to do. And then Mary is banished from her home. And I know that sounds cuckoo crazy, but that's how I felt. Like so no, I never did call. I got to feel about it. I wanted to see, I just wanted to kind of get a feel and I don't know. And then I kind of like, I don't want this house to be like put on a map somewhere that it's haunted. You know how they have these websites of locations of maps of real haunted homes and all that crazy stuff. Like, I don't want that either. Um, I mean, gotta have a little element of surprise. I mean, whoever rents this house next, they're not gonna have any clue. I'm just gonna leave it up to that because we didn't have a clue. Nobody told us, not even the neighbors who knew about this house didn't say one word when we moved in here or looked at it. The landlord did not even think about mentioning that his wife died in the home, period. He didn't say nothing. And so I'm not going to say anything either. Although, whoever's watching that may want to live here one day, then you don't even know the address. But anyway, I don't even know what I'm saying at this point. But yeah, it's probably not a good idea. I just don't want to get kind of shit stirred up. I just kind of feel like, well, I don't know. We're so used to, hi, Jazeel. We're so used to the noise, the noises, the weird stuff that goes on. We're just, um, we're just used to it. And it is what it is. And at some point, you kind of become immune to it. Now, when that noise happened Sunday and it scared the crap out of me, I don't want to be jump scared. I don't like that. I don't like that, but to me, that was a such a loud noise that was meant to grab your attention, and that's what it felt like, you know what I mean? It was like, "Hey, I wanna get your attention, hello?" And so, that's what it felt like to me. How do you think Mary's gonna feel or think when she'll probably follow me. I think she'll follow us, because 'cause we've had spirit follow us. I've never had spirit follow me. And it's true, spirit will follow you in your car. So if you're going to cemeteries, graveyards, if you're on a haunted ghost tour somewhere, if you're at a friend's or family home that you know is haunted, there's great possibility that that spirit or attachment or entity will follow you and they will follow you home. It's happened to me. It's happened to a good friend of mine that lives here. Not here, but he lives in the area. It's happened to him. And I have a feeling that she would follow us, or she would stay here and maybe something else would follow us. I don't know. I don't know, but I'm gonna smudge that shit out of my car. I'm gonna sage it down, girl. I'm gonna be like, I'm gonna get the Florida water and the holy water and just, salt it out. Like, put it in one of those those recipes that salt crusted baked cod where you like layer it with all this salt and you bake it. That's what I'm gonna do with my vehicle. I'm just gonna like get 2 ton sea salt, dump it in the car, let it marinate. Um, no, seriously though, uh, I don't know because Spirit has followed us in the car before, so I don't know. You know what I mean? Spirit attached itself to you and your husband 2 years ago when you left the cemetery. Oh, Rose, tell us more. Yeah, that's what happened to my friend 4 years ago. We went on a ghost tour at a cemetery, and he had spirits go home with him, and he had all sorts of crazy shit happen months, days after, but weeks after. But it went on for months. And he even said, and he's like totally not into this. He even said, I think I brought something home with me. And I said, what's going on? There's all sorts of stuff going on in my house. And he's never been back to a ghost tour. That was enough for him. Like he was done with that. Oh my goodness. Yeah. So Rose, that's a good point with her juju bag. Um, even hanging, if you hang like a bag over top of your doorway, and you can put in protective or cleansing herbs like rue to protect evil spirits from entering the home. There's different plants you can plant around your home as well. There's an old conjure trick of getting railroad, um, not railroad ties, railroad spikes, because they're made of iron, and iron, nothing can get through that. So to put them in all four perimeters of your property, like there's all these different things that you can do. And spirit attachment is real. It really is real, and people don't think about it. And the ghost tour that I went on a long time ago, the ghost tour guide was actually really knowledgeable about that. And uh, I think I've talked to you guys about this before, but they would put salt around their cars when they were in the cemetery. They would take things with them. They would do a prayer beforehand, and after they left, they would tell the spirits, "You're not allowed to come home with me." Like that. And we don't think about stuff like that, even if we're just innocently going to the cemetery to visit our loved ones. Um, but yeah, it can happen. So it trips your alarm system. Oh my god. Wow, Jazeel, that's crazy. Thank you for whoever got rid of that. Oh, there it is. I'm gonna show this comment. Hi, ma'am. What was I in my past life? Um, I don't know. Does anybody have any ideas of what he could have been in his past life? Yeah, I can put up your comments too, which is a neat little feature. Anybody have any ideas? Oh my gosh, it showed up on your on your security cam. Oh my god. Wow. Does anybody want to go after this guy asking me weird questions? Because I can't do it on this thingy. You're welcome to take it down. Jazeel, that's pretty cool. Yeah, people yelling at the dead. I know. What show is that? Is that Ghost Adventures that does that? Or is there other shows that do that? Although I do think what's the guy's name on Ghost Adventures? I follow him on Instagram. He has the Haunted Museum. What's his name? Hold on a second. um, all right. Oh, thank you, Jazeel. Good job, girlfriend. Doodle doo. Zach Baggins. He is kind of hot, though. I will say that in his own little weird, strange, paranormal way. Um, you told the spirits to go back. Yeah. Oh, is Zach Baggins the one that kind of yells at spirit? I can't remember. Oh Lord, I am yawning. It's like one of those days where I can't fall asleep. I got shit to do. And I'm tired because it's like overcast today. The last 2 days I have woken up tired. Oh my gosh, Shaziel, that's crazy. Wow. Yeah, they do provoke, don't they? That yeah. It's the rainy weather. We're supposed to have rain all day tomorrow. And if that's the case, that means Village Daddy will be home, driving me nuts, and I'll have to be a little housewife. And so I'll probably make some chili. He likes chili when it's cold out and rains. So I might make chili tomorrow if it's gonna be like that. I do like a rainy day, but why does it have to rain on Halloween? You know? It's like when it rains on 4th of July and you're waiting for the fireworks that night and they get canceled because of the washout, and you're like, "Really? Why does it have to rain on Halloween? I don't want it to rain on Halloween." Meow. Uh-oh. Oh, man. These tweens are on their way. I can smell them. Um, they're gonna be pulling up here on that magic school bus. I forgot I was drinking Coke, and I thought I was drinking tea, and I took a drink. I'm like, "What?" I'm drinking Coke. So, don't come a knocking. Is it raining bad in Tennessee? Oh, wow. Yeah, it's supposed to get worse. We're, like, in a severe thunderstorm watch. Is that what's going on there? That's crazy. So, you guys remember I'm gonna type this in. Tune in tune in tomorrow night at 9:30. I'm gonna be doing live tarot readings, uh, tomorrow at 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, so that's like Tennessee time. And if you want a reading, that's my PayPal, and it's $20 reading. There's no time limit. Like some readers like 10-minute readings. I'll just read. I'll see how many people sign up. If nobody signs up, then we won't do it. But because I'm doing a special on my website right now, but these are live, so they will be live on chat. Now, I thought, well, I could make this unlisted or private video and just invite people in who only want readings. But then if you're comfortable with it being public, okay. So I'm back. Are you back? So that's going on tomorrow night at 9:30. If nobody signs up, I'm not going to do it. Okay. Friday at 12 p.m. noon. Okay, noontime. Conscious Truth is joining me here for a special live together on Friday, November 1st, which isn't that Black Friday? So if you don't want to shop, or if you shop until you drop, and if you want to come on, you're welcome to on Friday. So I have something going on here Thursday night, tomorrow night, and then Friday at noon. But tomorrow night's the readings live. If I do readings again, they'll be next week sometime live. If you guys want to do live readings, um, you want to do live reading, Jazeel? Hey, girl. So Oh, so that's my PayPal. You don't need PayPal. You do not need a PayPal account. That's just the system that I use to get paid. Okay, that's it. So you don't need a PayPal account. Um, what else? So I automatically am notified if you send a donation into that. Okay, because that's totally separate from my other thing. Okay, but if you can, I don't know if PayPal gives you the option with that to leave your name and your question. You can email me to leave your name and question because it's going to be first come, first serve. So, anyway, I know tomorrow's Halloween, but I thought it would be fun to do it on Halloween night because it's Halloween. I'm like, this will be fun to do readings. Anyway, so, but if not, I'd like to maybe try once a week, once a month, maybe twice, who knows, to do live readings here. So, oh, cool, Lisa. That would be awesome. Yeah, because it's the PayPal Me link, which I've never used before. I know in my shop it's totally different, but this is totally separate. So I don't know what the PayPal Me link does, but if you ever use that, hi Kirsty, Terry. Um, yeah, you're welcome to sign up. So, I'm gonna read, and I haven't read live for a long time, like live on camera with an audience watching. I think the last time I did that was on my Facebook. That was a long time ago. So I thought it would be fun. It's like, why not? Let's do this. So let's do this. Anyway, it'll be fun. And it's Halloween. I mean, who doesn't want a tarot reading on Halloween? I know I do. I mean, it's Halloween, so it'll be fun. Oh, Giselle, that's awesome. Uh, I've heard another reader tell subs, put your question in the comment section or it's considered a donation. Oh, well, I could do that too. Either or.
Did you check the mail today?
No. Do you think you got one of your little packages?
I did.
Did it alert you?
Yeah.
Ooh, which one is
It's
it?
supposed to come today.
Ooh.
It's my Slim Jims, I'm pretty sure.
It's your what?
My Slim Jims.
Your Slim Jims from Amazon?
And then my other 3 come in 2 days.
I like your sweatshirt, Kick Cancer in the Booty.
Mm-hmm.
That's right.
Ava read my sweatshirt. She said fine, and she kicked me. And then she sat with me on the bus.
That's something I might do later. For all your scare tactics the last 2 days. I'm doing a, where's Abby?
She's coming. I was being weird and I was spinning. Yeah.
I'm doing a live with the ladies in the village.
Village.
What up, Mystic Village? Woo woo. All right, so hold on, Lisa. So what you saw a reader do what? Put the question in the comment section, or it's considered a donation. Are you wearing pineapple socks?
Yeah.
Is Pineapple still in the room? I want to show Pineapple her pineapple socks. Here, put your foot up. Do you see her pineapple socks? Oh my God, those are so cute. That is so funny.
Where'd she go? She should be in here by now.
She probably ran away. Oh, she's I don't know what she's doing. Well, sure, Bam Fam, you can do that. Absolutely. I'm going to post it on my community tab as well. I'm just waiting for Rachel to drop a picture because I'm making a thumbnail and I'm just waiting on her. So, okay. Yeah. So, if we do readings tomorrow night, I'll put the PayPal link in the description. I'll have it listed in the comments. People are welcome to put their question because whoever comes through first, I'm going to read for them first, second, third. So I don't want it to get too confusing. And I might ask, hey, Ree, I might ask if there's a moderator in here just to help me keep track of who's who. I'm not expecting a flurry of people, just, especially if I'm reading, I don't see who's asked, who's next or whatever. 25 for one question. Yeah, everybody reads for different prices. $20. I charge 125 an hour live. I'm doing this for fun. I'm not doing it to make money. So I just thought it would be fun, but each reader, they can charge what they want. But I thought it would be fun to do because I've never done it on this channel. So, I've seen readers charge $30 on YouTube doing lives, but professionally, what I'm offering for my rates are uh, kind of cheap. So it's just for fun. It's not for me to be churning the butter. I'm churning the taro butter to make that money. I'm not on here to do that. So I just thought it would be fun, but Riri, what's up, girl? But yeah, I just don't want to. I don't want people to like get too confused. I want it to be easy. I don't want them to be like, "Here's my question," and then they haven't sent a donation in, and whatever. It's all good. It's all good in the hood. Ain't no stress. Too stressed to be blessed, or too blessed to be stressed, I should say. Too blessed to be stressed. How you doing, Riri? You doing all right? I don't know what's going on. I don't know what she's doing. What's the matter with her?
Drunk.
She is not drunk. Abby, what are you doing? Abby, what's the matter with ya? These girls are acting crazy. What kind of questions can you ask? Hi, Believe in Jesus. If you've never had a reading before, you can ask all kinds of questions. However, I don't take questions like, what are my lottery numbers? When will I have children? Stuff like that. There's certain things that we should leave up to Jesus, okay? Because Jesus or God. Because if I was a prophet, I wouldn't be on here. So there's some things. Don't ask me when is he going to leave his wife, stuff like that. I don't read for those kinds of questions either. That's about it. All the old Hammer films. Oh my God, they had the old original. Um, what's that called? That movie called with the plant? Feed Me Seymour, the little is it Little House of Horrors was on this morning, like the original one. And it was in color.
Ew, what is it?
That's a date. You don't know your fruits?
I don't know what a date is.
Little Shop of Horrors. That's what it is, yeah. Yeah, it was Little Shop of Horrors. It was so funny to watch that. I was like, oh my God. Because it was the original one, not the one from like the 80s with Steve Martin. So it's pretty cool.
Ow, the cat just bit me.
Well, don't be so mean.
I'm not being mean. I was opening ramen noodles.
Well, she bites you because you're mean to her.
No, she bites me because she's insane.
Oh my goodness.
I didn't even look at the cat.
Every cat we've had always bites you.
Don't.
It must be your crazy energy.
And it's because cats are annoying and they don't know how to act. And
You want to know when you should look cute? Yeah, this month of TV is a lot of fun. And then the original A Star is Born came on this morning as well. Not the one with Barbara Streisand, but the first one from the 40s. And I was like, wow. They had all these old movies on this morning. She's a dog person. All the cats, like, if she walks by, they go, or they bite her. That's Village Daddy's daughter. It's her energy, because her energy is like, boing, like off, bouncing off the wall. And I think she gets on the cat's nerves. Honestly, I think that's what it is. They're like, when she walks by, they do. They're like, whoosh. um, Prince Charming. You gonna be Cinderella? Oh yeah, Rose. Is the trial only supposed to last for 3 weeks? I read on the news that apparently the trial is only supposed to last 3 weeks or something with 3 weeks. What was that? Oh, you know he's pinned it on the nurse. I called that months ago. Of course he is. He's a true narcissist. He has narcissistic injury. He's going to bury her. And there's a good chance he could not be convicted. We all know he's guilty. Guilty as sin. Um, just depends on his defense team. It's 3 weeks. So this will all be over by Christmas, won't it? Yeah. She's looking up to 3 years in prison. But he's totally pinned it on Crystal Lee, the rodeo queen, Crystal Kenny, whatever she goes by. I'm really confused about her name. I've seen it said 3 different ways. I'm like, which is it? Um, yes. Oh yeah. Crystal got the deal, man. She threw him under the bus real quick. She's out to save herself. So, um, oh, the opening arguments are starting Friday. What? They're still choosing the jury. How many people are going to be on the jury? Just call her KK. Excuse me. What if my cat bites me and they start liking you or licking you? No, there's been nobody. Yeah, that trial starts Friday, or is it Friday? Is that what Rose said? Whew, man, I wish they were broadcasting that. I would be on the couch in my PJs with popcorn. I really would. I really, really would. I've been captivated by that case for a whole year, just like everybody else. I'm just like, I mean, that case got overshadowed by freaking Chris Watts ridiculousness, but um, I'm interested to see what happens. Hi, Malia. You're not late, girl. You didn't really well. We've been on for an hour and a half, so yeah, I guess you did. You can always watch it back. Fur-lined handcuffs. Ah, snap. Feety pajamas. For real. Yeah. Yeah. Well, maybe Rose, what time does that start Friday? Do you know? So Friday's gonna be fun. If people can come on at 12 o'clock Eastern Standard Time, because Rachel from Conscious Truth is gonna be on with me. And we're gonna have a good time. We don't really have a topic. Of course, I never really have a topic when I come on, so I can put this up. So, reminder Friday, if you're able to come on, I have to color my hair, so I'll have a fresh look. Hopefully, it's gonna come on Friday, and then I don't know if I can put. Can I put two banners up at once? And then tomorrow, I love that I can put up banners. That is kick ass. Um, Tomorrow, if you guys are around, it's Halloween night, 9:30 Eastern Standard Time, East Coast time. At 9:30, I'm going to be performing live tarot readings. If anybody wants a reading, uh, go to there's all the information. It's also in the description box below. So there's two things happening the next 2 days. Just so y'all's know what's going on. Where's the other comment? 9 a.m. Mountain Time. Oh, so Crystal Kenny can't get more than 7 years at the max, minimum 3, since right, she did the plea deal. Mhm. And that's something. There's a group investigation. Who's doing that? I hope we get new info. Yeah, Riri, it's gonna be juicy, huh? Yeah, we're gonna get some info. I mean, there's gonna be a lot of info. We didn't get any info except from the discovery files from CW. Can you imagine what a real trial will bring us? So yeah, we'll have info. I know that she hasn't had a proper burial yet. Kelsey hasn't been buried because, of course, there's no body. But have they even had like a funeral or, anything at all? I mean, her family, uh, let me find the other thing. Abby, what is wrong with you? Why are you acting like that?
No, no couch. You don't like couch.
Are you joking around? Okay.
That's all.
Oh my God, these girls. Oh yeah, Malia. That's a good idea.
Ramen mac and cheese.
Oh, that's interesting, Lisa. I didn't know that. Very interesting. How old is Kelsey? Wasn't she like 29? Amy, will you please stop acting like that? Can you stop? Stop it. Whatever you're doing in this whole charade. Huh?
I'm very tired.
Well, then go lay down.
I'm hungry.
Well, then eat something.
I am.
Okay, what's wrong with you today? I'd like to know. I can't keep up with your mood swings. When you come home, I'm just going to put it out there for the world to know. A bench was erected on the property. Oh, that's sweet that they did that. Conscious Truth's coming on with me, Malia, on Friday. She and I are going to do live together at 12 o'clock. They're in there making food and they're like super duper quiet. Cause I was like, As mood is like mood swings. I can't take it. I need to go to the doctor and get prescribed something for their mood swings. It's crazy. You think the world had ended. Oh my God. Bye, Lisa. Thanks for hopping on. Oh boy. Great. How's your day going? All right. Why don't you eat something and go lay down? Okay. Why don't you? Can you girls learn how to feed the cats? I don't know why I have to be the one all the time to feed these cats. I mean, hello. Can you just give them some food? If you see them sitting there, just don't ignore them.
When I come home, I don't know if you're them, but
No, I haven't fed them.
so I don't know because you don't tell me.
I'm the only one that feeds the cats. Well, when I was your age, I was scooping poop, feeding the cats, taking the dog for a walk. I mean, I was doing everything. I just don't understand what the big deal is to lift a finger in the bag and pour out some food for the cats who are sitting there staring at you. Man, they can be on their phones playing their imaginary games where they're feeding the cat, but in real life, they can't lift a finger and physically do it. I just don't get it. I really don't. Oh my God. Riri's been scooping poop for almost 45 years. Hello? That's 3 times how old you are. Oh my goodness. Ew, Rose, that's creepy with D-Wop. Oh my God. Ew. Ew, he looked him straight in the eye. Oh my God. Oh yeah. It's the full shebang. Mood swings, attitude, the whole 9 yards. Yeah. And it started early. Nobody tells you this because really it depends on the child. It, it starts like at 10 years old now. I'm not kidding. Like, really? I mean, and for those that don't have children who are watching are like, oh, she's too bitchy with them. No, I'm not. No, I'm not because you're compounded. It's constant. And then it breaks and they're happy for whatever reasons. But it's daily. It's daily to the point where you want to pull your hair out, sell your car, and run off to Las Vegas and never look back. And then, you have moments where you're like, I love you. But that's just the name of the game. They're months away from being full-fledged teenagers. Months. Not a year, not 2 years, months. And they're not lying about the teenage years. And I'm sure I was the exact same way, and I had no idea that I was. I had no idea that I was, and I get it now. Dad, if you're watching, I get it. Stepmom, if you're watching, I get it. Okay? I get it. Girls are the worst. I don't know about boys because I don't have boys, but my Lord. Mm, 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 mm. Anyway, your boys are the same. Oh, I already read that, Stacy. I had to read it again. Boys are the same. Ooh, can you pour me some?
No, you're mean to me.
No, you're mean to me. Are you enjoying that mac and cheese I made from scratch for you a few days ago?
Yes, I am.
Would you like to pour me some of that? Please?
Give me a cup.
Here.
No, you get up and you do some more.
No, I'm not going to get up. I serve you. I actually serve you. And you can't take my cup from me and pour me a drink.
I hate you.
I hate you, ladies. It's happening. You all heard that. I hate you. Yep. I hate you. It's all right. It's okay. I forgive you, AB. Please put the lid on there a little tighter, because then that's why the soda goes flat.
I was.
Sorry. Okay. All right. Jeez. Walking 3 miles to school in the snow. I'm behind all comments. Hold on. Yeah, they get off the bus, grab tablets, and they disappear. Yes. I'm like, it's a beautiful day. Go outside. Nope. On their phones. Boop, 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 boop. I mean, I had no choice. I had to go outside. I was forced to. You know? Ooh, recipe for the mac and cheese, so easy. I don't bake mine. Well, actually, I've tried different macaronis. I don't like Aldi's macaroni. There's something about it. I go to Walmart. I get their box of macaroni because it makes a lot and it's enough for one box. You don't need to buy 2 boxes because you want to make a big batch because it keeps well in the fridge for honestly a few days and it kind of gets better. So a box of macaroni, shredded cheese. You can get sharp shredded, you know, whatever kind of cheese you like. I mean, you could use different kinds of cheeses, but I like the sharp shredded cheese. There's the meal man. Oh my god. Um,
I'm so excited to see what's
Milk, butter, and sliced cheese. I boil the noodles. I reserve a little bit of the water because it has starch in it. Put the noodles back in the pot with the reserved water. In goes the butter, about half a stick. Seems like a lot, but it's a lot of noodles. Then in goes the shredded cheese. Let your butter melt, stir. Shredded cheese, stir. Start peeling your sliced cheese, like a sandwich cheese. I put about 4 of those in, stir, salt and pepper, then milk. Start adding your milk. If you need more milk to thin it out, and whatever you kind of like, and that's it. And you kind of like how you want it to be. So it's really easy. It's tastes better than the boxed. I think so. It's super easy. And then honestly, you could throw that into a casserole dish and put some butter, melted butter on top with breadcrumbs, and you could bake it. It's a Mystic Village recipe. Um, I should put recipes up here. Oh yeah, Malia, that's tough. Yeah, that's tough on kids. Yeah, I know. Right, Jazeel? Yes, girl. Let's see if they hate you the next time they need you to do something for them. Am I having wine? No. It's 3:30. It's Coke. I haven't had wine in a long time. So the last 4 months I haven't been wanting to drink. So ha, your mom would have slapped you the next week. Yeah. You didn't see her off camera, but she started laughing. She was smiling at me. It's all good. My daughter and I have a she and I don't fight. I mean, if we'll bicker, but it doesn't last for long because either one of us will break and just start to laugh or smile or and quickly get over it. Like we don't, carry that or take it. She takes me serious. Don't get me wrong. it's I, you know, I don't have to say too much. I can just give her the look, which is kind of like that look. The mom look. Riri just said the look. I didn't see that. Oh my god, the look. I know. Or the snap. um, we're soul sisters, Stacy. It only happens during the tween years. You know what I mean?
I'm mad.
Why?
I didn't get my package and everybody else got theirs.
Well, did it alert you that it arrived?
No.
Oh, well, Amazon will tell you when it arrives. Yeah, I don't do a sauce. Hey, Tracy. Yummy. Hey, Tracy. Sorry, I'm behind on my comments. Hey, girl. Well, I don't know about keeping them sane. I mean, he and I, we both are raising two different kids. We're both raising each other's kids. And so with a blended family, it can have its awesome, sweet moments and then it can have its challenges. And, I don't know if we keep them sane. I would hope so. We try to maintain a sense of stability and consistency and a schedule and a sense of security. Um, they have everything that they need or want. But yeah, everything revolves around them, and that's okay. Because one day it really won't be like that when they're grown and out of the house and gone. And I'll suffer from empty nest syndrome and be calling her up all the time. What are you doing? And she'll be out living her life, and I won't have my little sidekick with me. So that's gonna be rough. That's gonna be really hard on me. It is. And I know some people are like, have their views on parenting and what it should be and what it shouldn't be. But if she wanted to live next to me as an adult and be my neighbor, she can be my neighbor. And there's a lot of families that do that, that live around each other, or they'll buy property and they'll build homes not far from each other on the same tract of land. They don't live thousands of miles away from each other. Um, just depends on your family, but ugh, I'm family oriented. Like my dad lives literally a mile and a half from me. His sister, my aunt lives about 10 miles, 8 miles from me, and I have a small family, you know, and that's my family, but I'm in the middle and I've never moved from here because I want to be where my family is. That's my family. So that's my roots. Um, and that's okay. It is what it is. Mystic Village. Hey, Mojo Jojo, White Queen. How are you? I know. Tomorrow's Halloween. Happy Hallows Eve. Thank you, Malia. I appreciate that. Yeah. Well, I love warm weather, but honestly, I need seasons in my life. I like the change of the leaves in autumn. I love the snow in winter. I love uh spring. I love summer. So I need seasons like that. You know what I mean? There's a lot of drama on YouTube. When isn't there? Always something going on. I just stay in my own lane. Stay in your own lane. That's what you gotta do. Ooh, let's do purple. Um, oh, do I think CW will ever come clean? Or not me, but anybody? I don't know, girl. There's different versions. I think he has different versions in his mind, probably. Oh, St. Jude was gorgeous. It was very lovely. I wish I could put a picture up. I thought I could. I thought I could put pictures up, but apparently not. Um, Maybe I can. I just don't know what I'm doing. Create a folder. I want to do that. Uh, it was really, really nice. I had 18 people send me prayer requests or gratitude of thanks. He had a feast. It was St. Judas Thaddeus. He's the miracle saint. His feast day was on Monday, and it was a really beautiful. I can't think. It was really lovely. So he still has his candles going. But I gave him offerings of rice. He loves pennies, water, and I put on his plate tangelos and dates. And I've read that he doesn't like stuff like that, or that's not listed for his offerings. He does love basil. I didn't have basil though, but I was just like, well, use what you got. So I did. And it was very lovely. So I loved it. Everybody loved it. It was really beneficial to people who I read out their prayer requests out loud and put their name in a bowl on my altar next to his candles, which is still up there, and read aloud their petitions or prayer requests as well as their gratitude of thanks, and they're still up there. So I feel like I have to sneeze. So it was nice. I don't know if I put a picture up on my Facebook group or not. Um, it's on my Instagram, Nightbird Enchanted, on my Instagram. I love Courtney Love. Oh my God. That's awesome. You're gonna be Kurt Cobain. I love Courtney Love. I do. I've loved Courtney Love since I was 20, 21 years old. And they always like change the jingles. You put up bananas and glitter and dimes and a plate for the fairies. Aw, I love that. That's really cool. I believe in the Fae. I believe in the Fae kingdom. Oh yeah. It was nice. It was very nice. It felt really good. It was very peaceful, but it just felt really good to give an offering of thanks to St. Jude because not all saints will work with you. You can't expect a spirit or deity or a saint just because you'd like to work with them. Oh, I'm down. They're not like that. Some will respond to you, some won't. For instance, Saint Expedite, he's super duper well known and famous, and people adore him and revere him for being quick fasting. Quick fasting, is that a word? Quick acting, very fast, but he's also known to be a trickster. He doesn't do anything for me. I've tried to work with him a few times. And he's, but if that's okay, and you let that be known, look, that's okay. St. Jude is different. He's more of a kind, gentle saint, and he can be very quick or he can take his time. So I just feel a connection with him. So that's one of the saints that I like to work with. But you see more talked about with like Saint Expedite. He's probably the most famous one, you know. I know Malia, a lot of people believe she did. I don't think she killed him. Mm-mm. That's just my personal thought. I don't believe that. Kurt Cobain had a lot of issues, a lot of issues. But I'll always be a Courtney Love fan. I just love her. Love her. Um, I preferred her over him, quite honestly. I was 20 I was 20 how old was I? I was 21 when he died, Mojo Joe White Queen. I was 21 when he died. I remember it just like it was yesterday. And I remember thinking, what an asshole. What an asshole. And I thought to myself, and then of course, the girls that weren't into Nirvana, the girls that weren't not into the grunge scene, period, started getting their eyebrows pierced and wearing, Kurt Cobain t-shirts or wearing marijuana. I don't know what the marijuana leaf had to do with Kurt Cobain, but they would start wearing like marijuana things and posters in in their college dorm rooms because I was in college at the time, and I'm like, "Really?" But Courtney Love, um, she's crazy. She's crazy, but that's what I love about Courtney Love. Not everybody can, be a fucktard as much as she has been, but also she's very intelligent. She's very, very smart, and her crazy ways overshadow that. But if I could have dinner with anybody in the world at my table of famous people, she would be there. She would be one of them. I'd have about, a really long table of famous people I like to have dinner with, but Stevie Nicks would be at the head. Okay. But Courtney Love would be sitting in between like Jimi Hendrix and Janis Joplin. I mean, why not? So, you know, but I'm a Courtney fan. But yeah, a lot of people think she really did kill him and don't like her at all, which I totally understand. I totally understand. But I love Courtney Love. Oh, wow. Did you ever go to Lollapalooza back in the 90s, White Queen? I went to 2 Lollapaloozas and worked backstage at one of them. I delivered bananas. It's bananas. Bananas. No, anyway, I delivered bananas to Lean Staley from Alice in Chains. His leg was broken and it was in a cast. He was in his trailer. I knocked on the door and scared to death. I was 20 years old and delivered bananas. It's a true story to Alice in Chains. Um, I met Fishbone. Who else was there? But I saw Lean Staley sitting there with his cast up, and he was real skinny, and I was like, just couldn't believe that this little West Virginia girl was delivering bananas to Lane Staley, and then, of course, he passed away. What's the guy's name? Jane's Addiction. He's the one that created that. But yeah, I have some good memories from that time. Yeah, I was born in '73. Oh yeah. I love that baby doll dress look. I'm a big girl, like I'm tall and kind of like big bone. I would have looked sillier than hell wearing those dresses, but I always admired the girls that could pull it off. I always admired that look, and I love that look. Um, but yeah, so wow, I didn't know we were all down on Courtney. That sucks, villagers. Well, that's something that we don't have in common. Is love for Courtney Love. Oh, the Reading Festival. Wow. Oh, the Clear Dogs. I don't remember those. I had a crush on a guy who wore Doc Martens and his head was shaved. Man, I had a big crush on him. This was like 93. Huge crush on him. And he wore like those real thick black frames. And he looked like a cross between like the Smiths and Henry Rollins and to me, and I was just in love with him. I was in love with him. Like I was physically attracted to him. I didn't know him, never talked to him. And man, he'd walk into a room and I would just be like, zing. I just thought he was the coolest thing ever. and I don't even remember his name. And I don't even know what happened to that guy, but yeah, there was a certain feel around that period of time with people's dress and people's, um, what they wrote, what they wore, what they listened to. Um, it was just very different for its moment in time. So, Chris Cornell, yeah. Oh, William Duvall. Sloan, Bella, I don't watch her. Anybody else? I know y'all don't I don't think Courtney did it, but it's okay if you guys believe that she did. I still love you guys. Ooh, Henry Rollins, yeah. Dead Milkman, yes. Oh, punk rock girl. My daughter, we used to listen to that song when she was like 3 or 4, and it was on my iPod. Do they even make iPods anymore? I don't even know where it's at, but it was on a playlist. Um, we used to play that all the time. Bam Fam is back. She's back. I really wasn't into Lane Staley. I mean, I liked Alice in Chains, but my trigger, honestly, if there was any rock singer from the 90s, was Eddie Vedder. I was smitten and still am with him. I was very devastated when he got married. And I was like, I'm going to marry Eddie Vedder one day. I really believe that I was going to marry Eddie Vedder. It never happened. I've I wanted to marry Eddie Vedder, and it never happened. Eddie baby. Oh yeah, I love UK rock music. Um, I know probably one of the famous besides the Beatles, in terms of like punk rock were the Clash. I like the Clash, you know. I wasn't like diehard Clash fan or anything. Uh, and I always thought Jimi Hendrix was English, but he was born in Seattle. I don't know why. For years, I'm like, I thought Jimi Hendrix was English, and he was born in Seattle, or he's from Seattle. I don't even know if he was born there. Um, and he just had that look about him for some reason to me. But um, if there is any band to come out of the UK for me, is the Rolling Stones. I mean, like old school. I always preferred them over the Beatles, although I do love the Beatles. And my dad, was talking to me a few months back about the British invasion when it hit the United States here and the music that came out, and it was coined the British invasion in the 60s. I think it was like 64, and he was he was 14. Yeah, he was 14 years old. And how it just exploded over here when he was a young boy, and how it had such an effect on people and the impact that it had on American audiences, um, was like something that you could not even imagine unless you like lived kind of like the grunge period when grunge hit. I think it just didn't hit in the United States. It hit kind of all over the world at some point. So it's kind of like that. You know what I mean? So I love George Michael. Oh, I miss him. Annie Lennox, yeah. Eurythmics, I love The Cure. I'm a big Morrissey fan. I love Morrissey, The Smiths, Susie and the Banshees. Who else? Do you remember the old singer Lulu? She's from the UK. I love her stuff. Oh my. There's so many I could mention. I love The Who. Heck yeah. Oh my goodness. I mean, we could go on for hours. We could go on for hours. The Cure was really huge. Depeche Mode, The Cure, they were really huge back in the day. Um, Sting, Sting-a-ling-ding. Oh, you like Lulu to Sir with Love? I love her rendition of Morning Dew. That's really good rendition of that. I'm a huge George Michael's fan. Wham! Oh, that's so cool, Rose. Oh my goodness. I really like Annie Lennox a lot. Queen. My daughter loves Queen. Yeah, Adam Glambert. He's got a heck of a voice. He's really, really talented. He can pull that off. That's for darn sure. You like the Black Crows? Oh wow. Did anybody see the Freddie Mercury movie? Yeah, Adam can sing. He's got some pipes. Here's here's a little something you don't know about me. Do you guys remember the band Rat from the 80s? RATT? Oh lordy. Round and round. I know. My uncle is uh Warren DeMartini, who's the guitar player for Rat, is my uncle's brother. And I had dinner with Warren about 18 years ago, and he came to Frederick, Maryland, and we had dinner at my aunt's house. And I met him. We went to see them play. We went on the tour bus, and Warren was wearing, I'll never forget this, he was wearing this kind of like fur jacket, leather coat thing that he said Ozzy Osbourne gave to him. He was talking about how he was best friends with Dweezil Zappa. Um, we were just smitten because it was just such a treat. But Yeah, Warren DeMartini. So I'm kind of indirectly related to him, but I'm not. And I've met him. I've met the band, but my uncle is his brother. That's kind of a weird thing. Bye, White Queen. It was fun talking to you. Thanks for coming on. That was a lot of fun. That was really fun. The Courtney Love conspiracy. Oh my God. That was fun to share memories. I was tripping down memory lane for a minute. I was like, "Aw." And the moments of our lives. My phone's dead. Let me go put my phone on the charge. Hold on. Hold on. Woo! I didn't realize how long I've been on here. Spooky shenanigans, yes. Um, if anybody wants to have a reading, I'll be on. Oh, Lisa Loeb. You say they used to date. Remember Dweezil Zappa was in excuse me, Pretty in Pink? Remember him? His cameo? Oh my gosh, I'm burping. I'm sorry. He's still handsome. He's still a good looking guy. Oh, are you going crazy? I'm running around. You going crazy? Oh, get it. You going cuckoo crazy. Our little black cat's looking at me, kicking the rug, and you know how cats do that? They'll like stare at you and they'll stare at you while they're doing something. That's what she's doing. I'm glad you caught alive too, Riri. That was fun. Dweezil plays, I don't even know if he has a name in the movie. Um, he's in the bar scenes with, um, when they're sitting at the table and she walks in with, what's his name? The rich guy, Blaine. His name's Blaine. That's not a name. That's an appliance. He walks in with, she walks in with Blaine and Ducky's at the table and or maybe this was before Ducky was pissed off. Anyway, there's a scene where she's at Ducky was waiting outside. This is before Ducky got jealous. So she walks into the club and her friend is sitting there, the one that always smoked in gym class in the movie with the blonde frosty hair. And she walks in and anyway, she's sitting there. I cannot tell a story. She's sitting at the table and Dweezil Zappa, whatever role he's playing, he's at the table. And she asks him, she goes, I think he even has a name in the movie, but she goes, what would you do if your parents had money? And he says, kiss their ass. That's basically his whole part in the movie. But you'll recognize him if you saw him. I love that movie. My favorite, one of my favorite movies. Um, It took me forever and a day to tell that story. So that's what happened. That's what happened. All right, well, I think I'm gonna go. I wanted to try out the StreamYard because I'm gonna be using it for now on, I think. And then on Friday, when Conscious Truth comes on with me, but I'll be back on tomorrow night, hopefully at 9:30. If anybody wants to have readings done or just come on and be like, Happy Halloween. So um, maybe I'll dress up. And then and then Friday at noon, we're gonna have special guest. Conscious Truth will be on. What do you think about that? I think that'll be fun. So yeah. I love seeing all you guys. It's never a dull moment here. There's always something being talked about, discussed, real life things happening, you know. It's special. It's special, special. So happy Halloween Eve and um tomorrow's Samhain and Halloween, which is really crazy. It's like, wow. The buildup, the buildup for Halloween starts in August. I mean, when the Halloween Halloween decorations at the store, it hits in August. So for 2 months, there's this grand buildup, and then when Halloween comes, you're like, oh, okay, it's Halloween now, and it's like, wow. So I'm excited. Happy Halloween, Malia. Bye, Stacy. Thanks for coming on. Have a great day, everybody. I should test it before tomorrow night. Does that mean you want me to come back on and do another live? Oh, you guys are cute. So cute. All right. Thanks for popping on, everybody. Um, be safe, stay blessed, and oh, and be good. And make good choices. Everything that we do is a choice. Every choice that we make affects others. It ripples out into the ether. And so make good choices. Be responsible for yourselves, okay? And really be good to yourself. Say good things to yourself. Look in the mirror and say, girl, you got this. Just like own it. Own it. Know that you're special because we all have those days where we feel like crap and we're like, this sucks. But you know what? It'll get better. Things change, things get better, things turn themselves around. Okay. It's always darkest before the dawn. Hey, Cherry Dawn. What's up, girl? I'm about to sign off. I'm glad to see you, though. Um, love, peace, protection, power of P, and the power of P. Amen, Malia. And if you don't know what that means, I'm not saying nothing. but it's the power of P. That's what it is, and it's real. And if you need any explanation for things, sometimes it's just the power of P. Okay? It is. I know. I miss you too. I haven't seen your name pop up in forever and ever and ever. I love seeing old faces come back on. Bye, Stacy. Malia. Oh my goodness. Oh. But I'll be back on tomorrow night for Halloween. And then everybody make sure if you can. I know, people working, busy, stuff, different time zones, but if you can come back on Friday at noon, I'm going to have Conscious Truth on with me, and we're going to do our first live together. So I'm excited. It's going to be awesome. I am excited. Oh, you know what? I think let me s I'm not leaving, you can hear my voice. Okay, I just messed that up. Alright, I didn't mean to do that. Um, no, I don't wanna do that. Solo oh, I don't wanna do that. Oh, I was trying to see what I hold on. No, okay. No, I thought oh, wait, no, maybe this is it. Is it? No. Renew? I don't know what I'm doing. I am still here. I'm trying to figure this thing out. Oh my gosh. I thought I could make my screen black. How did I do that the first time? Ooh, ginger and lime incense. That sounds really good. Yeah, come on Friday, Jerry Dawn. Um, Dagnabbit. Solo layout. But where? Okay, I'm back. Where, where, where's the thing where you can make your screen go black and just talk? Oh my gosh, anyway, tomorrow evening at 9:30. So it's gonna be late your time, so 9:30 at night, tomorrow on Halloween. Because trick or treat's from 6 to 8, but I might come on earlier actually. Maybe I'll try to come on earlier. But if trick or treat is canceled, because we're supposed to have rain, I was gonna watch scary movies with the kids, but I don't know. I made it go black, but could you still hear me? When I did that, could you hear me? Oh, see, when I went black, it took my mic off too. So, like, just took myself off, but I thought there was a way that I could just maybe that's for a guest. Oh, I think guests can only do that. I don't know. Can you hear me now? Oh, there is no sound. Yeah. Okay, because I removed myself like completely. Okay, I get it now. Okay. I guess I'm sorry. I'm just trying to figure this thing out. Is that 3:30 in the morning? Oh wow. Yeah, I might try to come on earlier, Tracy. I don't know why I picked 9:30, but I was like, well, people might be trick or treating and doing stuff, and you know what I mean? But I have to go. I've been on here a long time. I've gots to go. All right, everybody. Love you guys. Thanks for tuning in and watching and listening and helping me figure this thing out. Um, BM has a pick. Oh, and Village Daddy's home too, so I gotta go. He's gonna be like, what are you? Plus, he'll flirt with you guys. All right, love you guys. Love you, mean it. All right, I'll see you guys tomorrow. Ooh. Bye.